March 18th, Mike Tyson raised the Ruddock. Dies. If he doesn't die, it doesn't count. If he's not dead, it doesn't count.
How you doing, everyone? My name is Ryan and this is Ade, and welcome back to another edition of Boxtalk. Keith Thurman gets his second outing of the year against Leonard Bundu in a fight that shows, does Keith Thurman have the boxing skills at this level? Ade?
Question mark with Thurman. Thurman's that enigma that people seem to love. Thurman. People seem to think that Thurman literally is already, given the belts, given the crowns, he's going to be Mr. 147. And I'm still, as much as I like Thurman, I've got to be realistic. Yeah, I've got to say, who has he fought?
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, people are going to say, they're going to say, Jesus Soto Caras, they're going to say Julio Diaz. It's funny, yeah, he fought Julio Diaz. Good performance. I see people on Twitter. Amir Khan fought Julio Diaz. Why is Amir Khan fighting a small 140 pounder? Yeah. People need to kind of look at that a bit. Thurman's a good fighter. Bundu's a good fighter. I expect this to be a good fight.
I like Bundu. I like Thurman. I think they're both good fighters. Yeah. Thurman, I think, is the future of the division. I think he's got the right size, the right power, and he's got some boxing ability. Yeah. But he needs to prove these things at the right level. Yeah. I think Bundu is maybe not a name on the international market, but he's a name that could test this guy's skills a little bit more than the other contenders. Yeah. For those who don't know, especially the guys in America, Bundu is a former, we could say long-term, 3 years, 4 years, European champion. He's been fighting French contenders from early in his career and has been holding his own. He's come over here and beat a solid world champion in Frankie Gavin. Yeah. Amateur world champion Frankie Gavin. And it was a close split decision, but Frankie Gavin was getting billed as the future. Bundu is a serious guy. He knows how to box, he knows how to move, he's crafty, he can be slick. Thurman's going to have his hands full unless he knocks him out.
Yeah, people have given Thurman or Thurman's promoters, Al Heyman or whatever, stick for Bundu. Who is Bundu, they say? Yeah. Sometimes people are so fixated on names. If Thurman was fighting a Victor Ortiz, they'd be saying, good matchup.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I'll give you right now, Bundu's a better fighter.
Bundu will murder Victor Ortiz right now, do you know what I mean? Bundu's that person, look, he might be 39, but he started late and he's beaten who he has needed to beat. He's beaten whoever's been put up him. He's unbeaten, isn't he? Yeah. I think he's unbeaten. I could be wrong. He might have lost one, but I think he's drawn a couple, but he's unbeaten. Yeah. So that shows his guy is hungry. Yeah. You know? And this is people think this is a stepping stone for Thurman. Bundu's looking at this as a chance to catapult him right into what is, I think, a final eliminator for the IBF title.
You got to understand the levels in boxing. When you're a European champion, obviously, that tells you obviously you're world class. But Thurman is the type of guy that he's marketable. Yeah. Where everyone likes him, his name's on his tongue. Bundu seems like I said, it's a stepping stone. If I beat Thurman, now I'm gonna be in that top 6-7 mix. Yeah. I'm the name people want to fight. I'm the guy that's gonna get the extra paydays. And at 39, 40 years old, that's what he needs. Let's forget what you see in boxing right now with lots of Bernard Hopkins and K9 Bundridge and other guys fighting to their 40s. Boxing is a young man's game. Guys in their late 30s should not be boxing. Bundu's gonna come into this fight to make what you say a final run at the big time. It's down to Thurman to prove he's got the skill, the technique, and the patience to land that shot.
That's the thing with Thurman, it's the patience. Look, Thurman's fought one time this year, Julio Diaz. Yeah. He's come to this ring, he's coming in hungry. You know what I mean? He wants to fight. He was supposed to be on the Mayweather card that didn't happen, so he missed out on that big paycheck. He wants to put his name in amongst the likes of Khan and Alexandra and even Brook that are earmarked for Mayweather. He wants to put his name in. He needs a good performance. Again, I'm not going to say he's a hype job because he's not a hype job. He's a bit better than that. But you look at his record. He's fought no one. We were dissing Kell Brook. We've always kind of been hard on Kell Brook. Who has Kell Brook fought? Yeah. The record's not that dissimilar. You know what I mean? But yet people will go on hard on Kell Brook, but they won't go on hard on Keith Thurman.
Here's the thing with Keith Thurman as well. And that's it. You have to be honest and be fair. His fight with his last fight with Julio Diaz. It wasn't an easy fight for the first 3-4 rounds. That's when Diaz hurt his hand or got stopped or was a cut. What was it? What happened?
I think it hurt his hand.
Hurt his hand, yeah. Thurman had his hands full. Yeah. You know what I mean? So you got to understand that Diaz is a good fighter as well. Don't be fooled by, like I said, not knowing the names or not knowing what's going on here. It's based on substance of what you actually do in the ring. Yes, he's got the potential. Yes, he's got the style. Yes, he's got the marketability. He's got the promoter.
Everything about him.
He's got everything. And I want him to succeed.
Of course.
But you have to go through the steps through the right channels to get to the top.
Yeah.
No one will reach the top overnight.
Yeah.
All the favourite fighters, all the world champions, everyone we see on boxing had to go through the relevant contenders, and this is Thurman's journey.
Yeah. See, the thing for Thurman for me, and this is what might be key in this fight. Bundu's never been stopped. Bundu really has never been even really hurt. He's that strong. He's that determined. We know Thurman has got the power, but can Thurman go the 12-round distance and not? You know, when your power stops, almost like we saw with Kovalev and Hopkins.
I think the same thing.
Yeah, and Kovalev has proven now. Kovalev, that box is ticked. He can box.
Yeah.
Can Thurman do the boxing? Because you're going to realise a lot of people are going to look at his knockout record, and he's supposed to have knocked out who he's knocked out. Once he gets to the elite level, which he probably will do after this fight, can he show that he can go 12 rounds and do the 12 rounds cleanly?
That's the same thing. Like, so the good part of Kovalev. Everyone knew how good Kovalev. Everyone knew he could punch, but no one knew could he box.
Yeah.
Same thing with Thurman. We know he could punch.
Yeah.
We know he's got skills, but we need to know is he complete, and that's the question that needs to be asked.
Thurman's a big 147 guy as well, by the way. I remember the interview for when he was talking about Amir Khan. He said he looked at Amir Khan and said, Amir Khan should not be in my weight class. So Thurman's a big 147.
Yeah.
Look, I hope Thurman wins, and I don't mean that in any way to kind of go bad against Bundu, but you're right. I think Thurman's exciting. Mayweather and Pacquiao are coming to the end. A year left for both of them max. Someone needs to step up, and Thurman's got all the kind of personality, charisma to take the 147 division.
What I think is, I like boxing, so I like to go for decisions that go for boxing. It has to be a Thurman win. It has to be. You don't want the guy, don't get straight to Bundu, because Bundu's a good fighter and he deserves his opportunity. But you don't want a guy who's 40 leading the division.
Yeah.
It's not a good thing, I'm trying to say, yeah? You want the young, fresh guy who's hungry, who's passionate, who's calling out all the other contenders for a fight. That's the guy who's going to make the division and carry the sport. Not the guy saying, look, I want to get another good payday or two and then call it a day. So let's hope. Well, for me, I'm hoping that my vision is right and Thurman takes his fight.
Obviously on this card as well, we've done a video for it with Amir Khan versus Devon Alexander. Is there anything that could happen between those three? I mean, can the loser fight Thurman or the winner fight Thurman in June, July?
Yes. If the losers, if the losers Alexander, I can see the fight happening. If the losers Khan, it's not happening.
Why would you? That would be the end of Khan's career.
Khan knows, and Khan don't have the best recovery powers. Finding out a puncher like Thurman right now will not benefit him. I'm not saying Khan's ducking Thurman. Khan can fight Thurman down the line, but if you're coming off a loss, you don't want to go into a fight that's a risk.
When you look at the 147 division, you take away Pacquiao and take away Mayweather, take them away. You've got a lot of young, hungry guys that are all 50-50 fights. You chuck Brook in there, you chuck Porter in there, you chuck Bradley in there, with Khan, Alexander, Thurman. You've got a mix of a lot in there.
You've got what you got there. You've got mostly the best
division,
the best combination of the
styles and everything.
You've got guys that are not punchers but skillful. You've got slicksters. You've got punchers. You've got sluggers. You've got aggressive fighters. You've got passive fighters. You've got every type of fighter you can put in the mix. And all you need is a decent matchmaker and fighters with confidence to go step up. We know Bradley will fight anyone. We know Thurman will fight everyone. We know Khan will fight anyone. You know Madonna will fight anyone. So now all you got to do is tell the promoter, sign the contract.
Alright, I asked you earlier in another video. I'm going to ask you now. Where's Thurman in the 147 division? Is he still fringe? Top 10?
I say he's top 10, i.e. 9 or 10. 9 or 10. And that's no shame to him. That's what he's supposed to be. We like him, but he hasn't fought a top ranked fighter. Same way I told Kell, the same thing I said about Kell Brook, who we mentioned previously. I didn't rank Kell Brook more than number 8 or number 9 in my rankings because he didn't fight no one in the rankings. So until you fight someone who's one of your peers, I don't give top 10 rankings.
Right, who wins and why?
I'm going for Thurman, and I'm going on Thurman on beliefs that he has what we think he has. And it's not a subject. Bundu should be a handful. It's supposed to be a handful. But I'm thinking Thurman's got the tools to do the job impressively, and that means a stoppage.
Interesting. That kind of, I nearly swallowed my chewing gum there when he said stoppage. I'm going for Thurman as well, and I'm going almost similar to why I picked Chris Eubank Jr. to beat Billy Joe. So I'm just going on hype and what I think this guy's got. I genuinely believe this guy is a top 10, possibly top 5 welterweight out there, just because of what I think he can do in terms of punch power, speed, everything, charisma. He's got a bit of everything. But Bundu's no joke. Bundu travels. He came to England twice, beat our Lee Purdy, beat up our Frankie Gavin. He doesn't mind travelling, but this is a whole nother level. You're going to a whole nother level when you go to the States, where all the 147 guys are. I expect him to either Thurman is to eke out a point decision or, like you say, stop Bundu late. But don't be surprised if this goes all the way to points, because Bundu's never been stopped, never been knocked out. For what I remember, never even been knocked down. So it's a test for Thurman. But there you go, guys. What do you think? Leave the comments below. Email us at
boxtalk@hotmail.co.uk, and don't get us on Twitter at boxtalkuk.
Don't forget to subscribe as well. And thanks for watching this edition of Boxtalk. Cheers.